Dave was one of a kind, an icon in Houston, a legend. I guess you could use any of those descriptors, but he was just an incredible guy. And I think Houston will remember him as a leader, a truth teller, and a guy who could tell a story both on air and off, and just make it relevant to everybody. He loved Channel 13 when I first started. I remember Dave telling me, "You've come to the best station in the entire country." And after a while I realized he was right.
He was sort of the anchor man. He was the man, and that's the only way to put it, in all honesty. And he did set his standard. In other words, his voice alone. It's interesting, they always talk about Edward R. Murrow or some of the other major anchors back in the day when all you had was the little pedestal and stuff. And he was of that age and of that character. And so immediately, if you were in another room and you heard his voice, it was time to sit down and pay attention.
Dave was so special, right? 21 years at 13, almost all of them with Dave. He was a colleague, and as we both got up in years at Channel 13, he was a friend. And I think Dave set such a standard for us. Dave didn't have to say a lot. He didn't have to speak a lot to say a lot. I mean, Dave could be quiet, but affirmation from Dave meant the world to me.